But I have a feeling that we are not moving any higher because we are doing the Ghosts of Kuso Past. Andy and Matrick decide to collaborate and listen. They chose a game that is going to scare the pants off of many people. And the pants onto some other people. If you're not wearing pants, yeah, watch out, they're coming. Because we've got Kang Fu for the Amiga CD. Kang Fu. I have no idea what this is, but yeah, it's definitely going to be a little bit rough. Oh, people are afraid. Yeah, they should be. Kang Fu, this is a game that was made. That's all I've got for you.
It was definitely made, and it's pretty awful.
Who made it?
A company. Great effects development.
Well, good for them making a video game. Wait, I've seen a little bit of this. This is the one that it looks like every single piece of art was done by a different person.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, I like it. Oh, this is the one with nudity.
This is the one with nudity,
okay,
yes.
Just so everybody knows, there will be statues with nudity in them. It's art, okay?
You sounded so excited when you said that this is the one with nudity.
Oh, because I heard people talking about it a while ago, so of course I'm excited.
Alright, well I'm going to drop off now. Good luck everyone with the next game.
Alright, yeah. Thank you so much. See you, Jeff. Yeah, just so everybody knows, it is tasteful, it is not Tanukis, it is essentially Greek art, is what I would say. But there might be one or two nude Tanukis, you never know, when it comes to Kusogr4nde. So, who's doing audio for us, actually?
Dragon Dark.
Aha! Why did I put... I don't know. I'm losing my mind right now.
Why did you?
Welcome to my life. Dragon Dark. Oh, good. He gave me Athena, so he can go ahead and play this crap. Thank you, by the way, Logstar Go, for converting over to a Tier 1 sub. Honestly, thanks everybody for the support. If you are interested in supporting the stream and helping cover the price of some of the prizes, subscriptions are a way to do it. If you just want to help spread the word, though, that is plenty as well, because we've got a pretty good crowd today. Matrick, thank you for resubscribing and also for choosing this game today.
Yeah, we have Matrick to blame for this.
Matrick. Saitan, also, and Bill Bull, thank you both. Oh my gosh, there's so many emotes on screen.
All the gift subs are happening right now.
Aw, all the love.
Team Murdoch giving a sub to Matrick. Drumboard is giving 5 subs to people.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I'm distracted. I'm trying to capture this beautiful video game that was made by human beings. Don't laugh. Do you know that, like, it was made by non-human beings?
Having played this for a while, the jury's still out.
Those juries. Thank you for the bits, Link. Yay, all the love. You know, after this, we're actually going to go raid a charity marathon. So, if you... Oh, hello, Cornchild. You want to give to charity? No? Okay. I mean, I won't say no, Cornchild.
What can Cornchild offer to the charity?
Man.
Well, you can offer fantastic commentary.
Excellent.
That's all we wanted to begin with.
I mean, to be fair, that's the one thing Kusogr4nde is missing, so...
What? Wow. Look who's a giant nerd here. It's you, Faizu. It's you.
The whole reason, well... 50% of the reason I'm here is to quote you. The other 50% of the reason I'm here is to sass you.
Yeah, you're good at that one at least. You get some of my quotes wrong. And by some, I mean all of them. I never actually said anything that you claim I did.
Oh, okay, you're lying. That's all right then.
Lying? It's called alternate real. No, it's the truth. It's not alternate at all. It's the gospel truth. Thank you so much for the raid, everybody. Come and join Proton John. I'm still sad that you're out, but honestly, you know, making it to the bracket is definitely a sign that you are doing great. Aw, thank you for the anonymous subs. Oh my gosh.
Proton John, look at it like this. You don't have to play things like Kang Fu anymore, or things that are arguably worse than Kang Fu.
There will be worse coming than Kang Fu.
Yes, I can guarantee this.
I don't even know how to capture this. Whatever. We're just going to deal with it. There you go. Y'all got your nudity. You happy?
Greed is the name of the company that made it. It's not actually Greed. That's just the short version, and they really didn't think their name through. It's Great Effects Development, or Greed, which is a really good name for a company.
It's a great name. Oh, well, I'm trying to think. Oh, thank you as well for gifting Proton John this sub. Honestly, there's been a lot of love today. Not with games, but with chat, so thank you for being better than the games chat. Really not that hard to do. Okay, it looks like both of the players are, as a matter of fact, ready. So I'm going to count down. What should they spam? Not nudes.
Kangaroos.
Kangaroos. Okay.
Kangaroos, boxing gloves, tasteful Greek art.
Yeah, tasteful Grecian art. You can do urns because that's Greek as well. I'm doing the countdown now. Spam away.
I mean, there are definitely worse looking games than this on the Amiga, but this is the Amiga CD32, so you would hope that there was a bit of a higher bar here.
Hello, Essentia. I'm glad to have you here. You know what? Everybody appreciates Greek art.
Actually, yeah, you know what? You can actually get away with spamming Ono Faizu because I am Australian, so.
Or are you Greek? Or are you art?
Yes.
Okay, well, good. Here we go. Both of the players starting out in this place, and I'm realizing I'm going to have to change some stuff for Dragon Dart screen because...
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't know how to capture this.
So this game looks horrible, and it plays horrible.
And it is horrible. I mean, you are not seeing anything wrong on your screen. It's bad.
Conan, I want to ask you a question because I thought this was set, but then I realized it might just be a keyboard thing. But jumping in this game, jumping is slightly unusual.
It is up to jump.
It's up to jump, but the problem I had, which maybe you didn't, is that the instant you turn around in midair, you just fall straight down.
Oh, no, that's just how it is.
Okay, I thought so. The manual indicates otherwise.
Wait, what? Thank you, Manual, for being helpful. These birds!
I said it indicates, not says. You have a variety of different weapons in this. You have a kick. It's just that level 1 starts with a gun right next to you. So that makes things a bit easier. But you've also got eggs and bombs and a boxing glove, all sorts of weapons.
And a boomerang. The boomerang's the best, especially on the boss of level 1.
Okay.
The boomerang is very, very good. Yes, it does a lot of damage. And it comes back as well.
So,
it's a boomerang.
I know that I've seen word of this game around. I feel like this was on an AVGN episode one time.
Yeah, for about he played it for about 30 seconds and decided that it was too bad even for AVGN.
I think that he was probably right. Yeah. So
I am not claiming him to be wrong one bit. So the goal is to get to the end of the stage, and there's 4 keys to go get, and you might have to save little kangaroos, but those don't really matter.
okay.
Yeah, I saw the little kangaroos, and you lose points if you shoot them. You gain points if you pick them up. But
Yep. If you
I
get
didn't-
5 of them, you get a life or something.
that may actually matter a bit later on. But early on, perhaps not so much. Losing lives actually just kind of restarts you at the exact same point you're at. So it's
Until you run out of lives completely.
yes. The weird thing is, I kind of enjoyed this. I had some difficulty putting this down, even though it's really terrible. I think this is okay. It's partly
endearing in its stupidity.
it's partly because I'm a hopelessly broken person, but it's also because this reminds me a lot of crappy old DOS shareware games.
Oh, I love
Kinda.
crappy shareware.
Well, then you should try this. It's fantastic.
Seriously, that is what this feels like to me. Only with graphics. I have nothing to say about these graphics. But yeah, it just in terms of kind of the jank, the fact that it's taken stuff from everywhere and makes no sense whatsoever. It just feels like the sort of stuff I would find on a floppy disk that,
Mhm.
I'd have episode 1 or something like that. Like a really inept version of Cosmo's Cosmic Adventure or Biomenace or something like that.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
it's the same basic thing. You are platforming with slightly crap controls, and you are going around a maze-like level trying to find keys and get to the exit, which is pretty much what you did in most of them, except that in some of them you also had to save people or cats or whatever.
I love that, the baby kangaroos you're rescuing look exactly like you.
I don't know if they're actually yours or not. I know that the protagonist is called Clont.
What?
Yes, Clont.
Can you spell
I'm
that?
going to Klont.
Can I buy a vowel?
no.
So, yes, you, according to the manual, which I managed to find, you play Clont the kangaroo, which is just the worst name for a kangaroo. That's the worst name for anything except possibly an orc. The aim of the game is to collect as many little kangaroos as possible, kill the enemies, collect the bonuses, and find the exit to the next level. During his quest, Clont is harassed by all sorts of animals and objects which normally harass kangaroos.
Probably deserve
Like umbrellas, the natural predator of the kangaroo. They will do their best to send Clont to kangaroo heaven as quickly as they can. So yeah, that's the law.
At least the music's okay.
It's a music. I hope the
Oh,
music's
and that
okay.
picture of the kangaroo, I had another kangaroo.
The music
Aw.
kind of feels like it was taken from a Creative Commons thing, just kind of a light, soothing tune that doesn't really fit the gameplay at all.
Yeah. I like that I'm looking up anything on this. And Google keeps saying, "Do you mean Kung Fu?" And I'm like, "No, I really mean this crappy game." Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
that.
It's really...
Put Kang Fu in quotation marks.
Yeah, I just need
Or
Google
video
to get
behind it.
used. I need them to get used to me looking up crap. Okay, you can adjust to me. I don't have to adjust to you, stupid Google. Come on, the future's now.
I mean, in fairness, Google is probably mystified by the fact that anyone would be looking this up. I mean, the actual game Kung Fu is more likely.
Yeah, that's true.
Kung Food is probably more likely than this as well.
That's also true.
Also true, yeah.
Can you
Actually,
carry
that's-
multiple
that's-
weapons, or are you
Yes.
stuck with whatever you have?
No, you have a weapon select button.
What?
This is very advanced.
Yeah, and it swaps between eggs, which are like grenades, a boomerang if you find it, a like a submachine gun, and a you know those cartoon like punch gloves that like extend out and hit people?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, one of those.
You know,
Which I
I'm just
believe
trying to
Dragon Dark
think.
will find here in just a minute.
I'm just trying to think from the kangaroo's perspective. If somebody said, "Hey, you can either have some eggs, a punching gun, or a machine gun, or some punching gloves," you know, I would take the machine gun. Just saying,
It's the
you
worst
know.
weapon.
Wait, really?
Yes.
It is in terms of damage, but on the other hand, it has range and is fairly consistent. It has its uses, I think.
Oh, I didn't say it wasn't useful. I said it's the worst weapon.
So wait, apparently there's no Kung Fu in this game. Can you confirm or deny the presence of Kung Fu?
Well, you can kick.
Does that count?
I don't know.
I mean, that's
I
more
also-
karate.
also-
Kung Fu, like Kung Fu has some kicking, but not as much as karate.
I also don't know whether I don't know, maybe one of the levels is Kung Fu themed.
Huh. Okay.
I don't know, bro.
I don't know either.
I didn't select this. I just kind of tested it and then couldn't stop playing it for a while.
Remember, the extent that we did this was we found out how to make this work and played it for a little bit, said, yep, this is bad, and then handed it out.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, that's okay. Matrick and Andy, if they're watching, they can go ahead and help if we miss anything super important.
The thing is, I don't know if they played it or if they just kind of also saw this on AVGN or something. And
Given that neither one of them knew how to set it up, I am going to say that neither one of them have played it.
Yeah, that's a pretty bad sign. You know.
Well, Dan, here's the worrying part. This means that you and I are the Kang Fu experts here.
Yes.
That's
It does mean
bad.
that.
That's not good. That's bad.
So, what they need to do is get like enough keys to get to level. So right now, Kamiya Games is in the lead
Nice. By the
because
way,
they have 3 keys.
why is the
That's,
kangaroo in Greece fighting Twizzlers and bouncing
No.
balls? I don't
I don't
know.
know. The manual,
Nothing
the
in here
manual,
makes sense.
The manual doesn't say, so I haven't got a clue.
It doesn't have any lore?
I read out the law.
Oh. Okay, so the lore is basically you save baby kangaroos, get diamonds, kill enemies with a machine gun. That's the lore.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's not even lore. That's just really what's happening.
That's really more a description, yes. Although we did at least learn the important part, which is that the kangaroo we play as is called Clont.
Wait.
You can't get over that name. That is such a terrible name.
So,
So,
how long does the game take to load?
a while.
Because
Yeah,
what I'm seeing is it says 8.5 minutes.
Not that long.
Not that long, but it is multiple minutes.
Okay.
So, in case they soft lock, reset, whatever, because we are mostly polite.
Mostly. Hey, Dragon
you
Dark
let them
moved into the lead, FYI.
Yeah.
Look, we figured we'd give them a save state on the title screen because otherwise they get to not play this for like a minute at a time, and that seemed much too kind.
Yeah, I agree. Make them suffer.
Well,
Precisely.
and we also put in fixes to avoid one of the errors that actually happens in this game.
Wait, you put a fix in?
Well, kind of. So this game, if you load it normally, it doesn't unload some of the stuff in memory when it tries to get to the title screen.
Okay.
And so it will give you an out-of-memory issue. So we artificially boosted the memory of the system so it won't go out of memory.
Wow, Dragon Dark is on to level 2 here.
This is the boss.
Wait, there's a boss?
There
They
is a
knew how to
boss.
program a
There's a boss.
boss? That's pretty intense.
The boss is pretty amazing, especially because the boss, you have no idea if you're actually hitting the boss.
Oh, good.
until the boss dies. But
I think Dragon
And
Dark's
Okami is
really
right
afraid of
behind.
bottomless pits. It's a rhinoceros.
so the solution on this, right? And it's completely idiotic. It was fantastic. So Dragon Dark can cheese this by standing up, throwing the boomerang, and then ducking.
I like the rhino's extendable horn.
Ah! Oh my
Dragon Dark's
gosh!
using the egg grenades as a smart move.
Heck yeah. It does show collision, it doesn't show damage. Oh no, the game over for Okami. That is kind of a little gory.
I wouldn't say gory, but I would say that's morbid.
A
Okay,
little bit.
definitely morbid. Yeah, it's nature.
But then it's okay, we get a live kangaroo again, so we're fine.
Oh, good. So, all of you children watching, unfortunately, kangaroos sometimes do die. It happens.
Okay, so we're already, going by chat, we're already past where Matrick has seen.
Oh, nice.
Matrick gave this out.
Thank you.
Yes.
If you want someone to blame for it, look right there in chat.
Yeah, it's all Matrix's fault, not mine.
You got some nice chill music here as the kangaroos lounge around.
So, from what I'm seeing, by the way, Essentia is saying that the kids don't care if the kangaroo dies, they only care if cats die. That sounds about right. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Who cares about the kangaroos?
The password is Clute.
Scary. It's
Well, that's
almost
one
like
letter off the
Claude's
protagonist's
name,
name.
but yeah,
Yeah.
Clute. So, just so people know, just in case you don't know how broken this game is, here are some instructions for how to actually start the game. If you're playing on an actual Amiga, what you have to do is put the disc in, do not close the disc door, start the console. After the music, the starting music for the Amiga has played, you then close the disc door. Wait
Yeah.
8.5 minutes and it loads.
Yeah. Because memory.
Right, because of this memory issue.
Pretty much.
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, maybe it only tries to do it for 8.5 minutes if you don't do all that. But
I mean,
yeah,
let's be fair, 8.5 minutes isn't that bad. I used to run things off cassette tape back in the Amstrad CPC days, and they took longer than that, and then would inevitably fail, and you'd have to rewind the tape and start again.
But this is CD. This is Amiga CD. There are greed balloons trying to kill Dragon Dark.
So,
That's
even
not nice.
the developer of the game is attempting to destroy,
The game.
Oh yeah, they're named Greed, I forgot. Great Effects Development, that's the full name. They just capitalized the first 3 letters of Great and then Effects Development. Thank you,
Yeah,
developers.
I don't know why a company would think that greed is a good name.
I don't know. Well, Dragon Dark gets to enter a password. Let's see if it's a password boss. I'm very interested in password bosses.
Let's find out.
Oh, we got this cute guy. Okay.
Okay, this is a fairly terrible way of entering passwords. I actually wonder whether the keyboard would work here.
I don't think the CD32 had a keyboard.
Did it not? Okay.
It's not too bad. Like, the fact that it wiggles is a little bit annoying, but I've seen worse.
Oh yeah, it could have been worse.
Oh yeah, for those who don't remember, up is jump in this. So everything that you see, whenever they jump, they're pushing up.
So in chat, there's been comments that this looks at least controllable, unlike Scunny. At which point I just want to laugh. Right? Scunny is, even with Faizu's issues with Scunny, more controllable than this.
Are you sure?
This
Yes.
This does also have a jump button on the gamepad, I should point out, but it is up to jump as well. I do kind of want to say that the turning in midair issue is one of the things that makes this utterly horrific to control. In case you weren't here for the beginning of this, if you jump and you're jumping to the right and then you tap left or something, you will immediately fall.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
instantly. Which makes jumping up onto a higher platform way more difficult than it should. What is going on with this level?
Hey, Okami just beat the rhinoceros. Dragon
This-
Dark, yeah, this doesn't look
I-
like the
I
same
don't-
level.
I don't recognize this level.
Neither do I.
Excellent.
So it's progress, apparently.
I would probably, like, let Okami know the password and tell them to use it to get to this level as well. That way they're both on the same level.
That seems fair.
Yeah.
Okami has beaten the boss now, yes?
Yes. So both of them are moving to Egypt, I guess, because the game's dumb. What's up with these ghosts? Honestly, you know, a broken password system is not too unexpected for a game like this.
No, not one bit.
Okay, that should be that should be a thing that's happening now. Does Okami not have a save state at the title screen?
Uh-oh.
They said they were making one.
Well, we get to see the load. Okay, it looks like we have a rank check at this point. Because Okami did not make the save state, it looks like. And because that is going to be taking a little while. Honestly, you know, we have had many jank games. I have instructed the players every time they get a new password, go to the title screen and use it. That way we know that whatever password they will inevitably be using takes them to a specific level.
Let's find out.
Oh my gosh, this game is so bad. I mean, I'm thinking other games that had broken password systems, Titus the Fox, sometimes gave passwords out early. It depended on your operating system. Which,
Yeah.
honestly, passwords should never depend on your operating system, but that's how it was. I think for each computer, it created unique passwords so you couldn't share them with friends or put them on the internet or whatever. Anyways, sometimes it would give you a password that I guess was supposed to be for 2 levels, and it would take you later on in the game. You know, skip several levels before, and unfortunately, DOSBox, the version.
Okay, this is the correct level, I think.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okami is definitely onto Egypt. Mwahaha.
This is the level that it gave a password for anyway, which is probably not the level that the password is intended for.
Well, even if it is, this is where we ended up, so...
Yeah. The game kind of looks like it's lost any sense of mercy here, with enemies everywhere and no room to jump. And also these horrific jumping controls.
Oh yeah, like here's
Like
the
the-
deal.
the-
Nobody has written about the broken password system. They have a list of everything that's bad about this game, but that's not even on their list.
I didn't hand this out. I wasn't testing the password system. I just played it and made sure it worked.
Yeah, why do we need to worry about passwords?
We're not responsible for this. Don't blame us.
I mean, even if I was responsible for this, you know, worst case scenario is you start back at start. You can figure out how to do it.
Yeah, I suppose. I just want to find like a list of levels that you're supposed to have.
I'm looking as well.
I don't know. I don't know.
Ironically enough, the password that they have is not one of the ones that's listed in the passwords page, the cheats that Katus mentioned earlier.
Wow. Okay, I'm reading a little bit. I think I
I'm-
found the original website for Kang Fu.
Oh god.
So the concept is not new or original. Platform games have been around for almost 15 years now. But what is really exceptional about Kang Fu is that we have succeeded in making it the best platform game for the new generation of Amigas, the AGA machines. The technical specifications are really outstanding. We managed to get up to 1,000 colors on screen in high res and dual play field. Of course, a game has to remain smoothly playable, so it is full-frame 8-way scrolling on all Amigas, not only the A4000s, but also the 2MB, 1200, and CD32. All this is done on a full-size 640 by 280 screen. If this sounds too good to be true, then have a couple looks at our screenshots.
It just takes 8 minutes to load because we can't deal with memory.
Oh, actually, it looks like they do have screenshots, begin level, and then Egyptian level. So my guess is that Egyptian level is actually supposed to be the second level. Oh, baby. Yeah, unfortunately, the pictures that they took could only have 256 colors, so they couldn't capture all of the beauty that you see before you.
Well, you know, that's how
It's-
things go.
It's such a mess.
Visually, this game is just like somebody vomited clip art onto a screen.
Okay, I'm gonna share this with everybody here. Just take
Oh,
a
dear.
look at this picture and tell me what is even going on. What is a platform
We
here?
don't know.
What's
Oh,
an enemy
God.
here? This is what they used to advertise, okay?
Look at the tiger in the bottom right. That poor tiger. That looks.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
There's
Yeah.
nothing okay about this game. It is hideous.
So people are asking in chat who is currently winning. That'd be Dragon Dark because he's got 3 keys. Right, versus 2, they're on the same level.
Oh yeah.
Although
That's about all
Okami
we know
has
about progress.
pretty much, yeah. Okami has one key that Dragon Dark doesn't, from the looks of things.
Yes. They do have different keys.
I shared another picture of the Easter Island level, and for some reason, an alien is attacking you, as well as a very happy clip art bunny.
That alien is amazing.
Oh yeah, I love literally everything about that picture. Both.
That picture,
I
that
love-
picture is the best.
I love the alien. I love the cartoon bunny to the left. I love the Easter Island statues. That is just perfect.
Oh wow. I don't know. This is amazing. Okay, like, look at the 50 different designs in this picture right here, because you've got highly detailed skeleton, you've got single color bird, or like 2 or 3 colors. Like, I don't understand. How did they think that this was okay?
We don't know.
This is just a visual mess, and I love it.
Oh, it's so bad.
The thing is, like, playing this, I'm not kidding when I said that I was having difficulty stopping playing this, just because it's so reminiscent of a lot of the old DOS horrors. I mean, once I died, I did stop playing it, because why would I carry on?
Yeah.
But it's weirdly... it's terrible, but it's also sort of okay.
By the way, I have the technical specifications here. Are you interested?
Sure.
I'm scared, but go on.
About 1,000 exclamation point colors on screen. Dual playfield with ham. Double exclamation point.
I want to point out that it's not how many colors you've got, it's how you use them.
They used them. Oh, trust me. Look at all these colors.
I've looked at the screenshots I've seen this game. I know they used them. They just shouldn't.
What a video game. High res, non-interlaced, as never seen on any game, in parentheses, console. 50 frame per second update, full frame scroll and objects. Digitized ham backgrounds in second playfield and digitized objects in foreground. You already said that.
It's like, it feels like they kind of went, my god, we've got the technical power to do anything. Let's just find pictures of statues, and we can have the Egypt level. We can actually use like pictures of hieroglyphics from Egypt, and we can use actual statues from Egypt. We can just shove everything in here, and they really shouldn't have done this.
This is what happens when suddenly you're allowed like 600 times the amount of storage that you're used to having.
Oh, for God's sake, this game.
So Okami somehow went to
A different level.
I don't understand. This game's broken, okay? This game is busted and it doesn't work.
This may be a two-bin situation.
No. Like, I just said, go ahead, load the state, and enter the password again. Because guess what? For some reason, it sometimes takes you to Egypt, and sometimes it takes you to this other level.
Well, the other level turned into Egypt.
Yeah, but that was a different level that Okami was just on, I think. Which does feel slightly two-bin.
Yeah, so...
Okay, now we're back to Egypt.
Okay, good. Egypt is here. Are you sure?
This is Egypt.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. It's got eyeballs, it's Egypt.
Yeah, there's the pyramid. It's just that the first screen doesn't look like Egypt.
Not at all. So also, the specs say that there are over 35 quote-unquote cartoon-like enemies, and that's with an apostrophe S.
Not just cartoon-like,
that.
but literally stolen from cartoons.
I think so, yeah. They're cartoon-like / actually cartoons. Hey, I think we might be going to a boss.
Sounds like it.
Oh,
I wonder what this is going to be.
huge digitized end-of-level enemies, again apostrophe S, the biggest ever seen.
I'm slightly worried about what this is going to be.
I'm gonna guess Anubis.
I don't know whether I believe that they would actually do something thematically appropriate.
Or that Sphinx guy in the background. Could be a Sphinx. Someone is saying Isis? Like the Egyptian deity, possibly.
Like, I still don't think this is going to be something relevant to Egypt.
Nope, it's a snake.
It's a snake.
Okay, that is actually relevant.
Yeah, it kind of is. Oh, by the way, one of the features of the game is playable.
Well, that is true. That is a quality of this game.
I'm not even kidding you. That's on the freaking website. How could you advertise that your game's playable? That's an expectation.
That's kind of the definition of a game. Yes, it is something that is playable.
This is so dumb.
So we'll probably need to remind John, assuming that John beats this, Dragon Dark, rather. I'm an idiot.
I was gonna say, John.
Yeah, Dragon Dark is on his last life, so
Playable.
I think maybe. I don't know.
It,
but yeah,
it looks like it's the last life.
If this works, we may need to remind him to load the stage and put the new password in.
Yeah, I'm a little bit concerned about this boss. Can you cheese the boss in the same way? Who knows? I don't think anybody has ever seen this boss in real life, you know?
This is the first time it's ever showed up.
Ever. Nobody's played this far. Wow.
Ever.
Nice. Oh, the bomb worked! Hint, bombs against snakes, very effective.
I agree, Smallcorn.
More than 750 animation frames. That's what this game has, per the specs. Thank you. I'm glad. Ooh, review parade. What? There was a place that gave this an 87% score?
Oh, we've got a horrifying cartoon rabbit.
What? Amiga magazine in Germany gave this the game of the month.
Why? Well, Amiga Power, I don't know if Amiga Power covered this, but I feel like I should. Let's find out.
So, Dragon Dark, for some reason, did not get a password.
Doesn't look like Amiga Power covered this, unfortunately. Amiga Format did, and called it Shambolic,
Ah.
and gave it 20%.
Oh, well, that's not good. I like they don't have... They have one review that they have listed that says it got no rating, but everyone is in agreement that Kang Fu is visually very accomplished.
Oh man,
That's like what your mother would say about you,
no.
okay?
Oh,
You check
Kate,
chat?
Kate has just said when the next password is.
Okay.
Well,
Wait, where is it? Stage
check in
6?
chat. Yeah.
Are you... Okay, I'm not saying those words.
I kind of want to say that there's no password for a while, but let's just leave it and wait. That's assuming that they're even going through the stages in the right order.
Look at how fantastic that tiger is on Dragon Dark's screen.
Also, where are you supposed to be right now? What level is this? Is this back to Greece?
I mean, it could be.
Because we went from Greece to Egypt and possibly back to Greece now. I don't.
All I know is we're going to be getting swear words when we do the after run interview.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this game is very accomplished. Just so you know. Or visually, it's very accomplished.
It is amazing.
Also, why are there multiple screens to enter passwords in? Like, because we've got the Kang Fu one on Dragon Dark side, but I've seen a different screen behind the password. You could program that in, but you can't program the actual password? Gosh.
Yeah?
Oh, okay. Thanks. I appreciate that clarification.
So, it's not Amiga Power, but the Amiga format review of this is quite good. They gave the graphics 5 out of 10 with the comment, and that's only because someone wasted a lot of time on them. They gave the addiction rating 2 out of 10 with the comment, that's only because someone wasted a lot of time on the graphics.
Wow.
Yeah, they gave the game 20%.
Oh, I love it.
And did not say nice things about it.
I mean, here's the deal. They've got guts to... Yeah, like, what even is a platform? I was watching Okami. I guess that the Sphinx was a platform somehow.
Yep.
Partly.
Because why not?
Yeah, this game is not exactly clear on what you're supposed to do ever.
Well, I mean, if it were, it would have gotten better than 20% from Amiga Power.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Actually, yeah, you're probably right. Oh my gosh. Oh no, I found a list of Kang Fu dealers.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they have it on their site. And they call them Kang Fu dealers. That's a little bit scary.
That's, yeah, that's... This game horrifies me.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? The more I'm watching this, right, and the more I'm convinced it's a giant fever dream about someone who really wanted to go to Australia. I kind of want to go back and play it again.
I know, it's terrible, but
specifically because it's so idiotic.
Yeah, I kind of want to play it, but it's just...
It's so bad.
Everything about it is wrong.
Which is why I want to play it.
The jumping is terrible, the enemies make no sense, the fact that you have a health bar is awful in a game like this. The enemy patterns are terrible, the weapons are useless. The graphics are utterly hideous.
And also that your health bar, you have no iframes, so if you're in contact with an enemy, your health just drains.
Oh yeah.
Oh, apparently this company, besides making Kang Fu, they also made a program called Professional File System 2 version 4.2.
Excellent.
Oh, maybe they actually had an upgrade. And if you buy that, then you also get Kang Fu free of charge. I love it. They're like, yeah, we're going to go ahead and use that, staple on this video game, see if that gets more sales.
Well,
Well, apparently this file system makes your Amiga faster. Okay, you two, I trust that you can hold onto the commentary for a little while. I will be right back.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
he's gone. We can ruin everything.
That's a pretty tall order. No, we can't. There's nothing we can do that Bro hasn't already done before.
The sad thing is you're probably right.
I know.
I was gonna say we could incite chat to riot or something. We could take over.
It's happened.
Why bother? Yeah, I mean, Bro already does this.
Well, or we've already done it before anyway for the lulz, and
Pretty much, yeah. He just can't stop us anyway, so...
So I kind of want to see if we can get this loaded into our other Amiga system, because that's got to be better.
Well, maybe.
I mean, I'm going to use that term loosely, But at least we could set it up for fast load.
Right now, yeah, that would be useful. But right now, I'm just wondering whether this password is going to take Okami to the same level. The thing is, with fast load, I have a feeling that would probably break this game. I kind of feel like, considering the issues that this has with memory, I feel like anything that isn't emulated really well is just going to cause more problems than we're already seeing.
That's also possible. And you know what? We'll find out as we go, won't we?
Hey, look, on the bright side, Okami made it back to the same level.
I mean, because let's be honest, this game has already proven what we already knew about Kusogr4nde. We've thought so much about whether or not we can do something, we've never considered on whether or not we actually should.
That's one of Kusogr4nde's other terrible mottos, I think.
It's... yes.
We do it because we can, whether or not we should.
It's true.
But yeah, Dragon Dark seems to be doing quite well on this level. Unfortunately, Okami still doesn't really seem to have figured out where to go.
Yeah,
I know Okami has just restarted this level, but I know that before they died, they were wandering back and forth a little bit.
It doesn't surprise me on this. So one of various things that Dragon Dark has run for either marathons or besides, so things like Proton, right, where it's all like mazes and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
He does a very good job with that. And so it's not really surprising to me that Dragon Dark kind of has this worked out in his head, like, here are all the things you do to go get, where. Apparently also in chat, Elraiser just said, I just got here and nothing in this game looks like it belongs in this game.
That is 100% accurate. I am fairly certain that nothing in this game deserves to be in this game.
I am 100% certain that, in fact, that is true.
But yeah, this is not a good game. Okay, Dragon Dark has made it through that level again, and now is going to go and fight a giant snake once more. And then hopefully we will see the same third level we saw previously.
Actually, I kind of hope we don't.
But what if we don't? What happens?
I have no idea, but that's besides the point.
I suppose at that point that's up to Catus.
Like, I want to see other levels in this game.
I mean, we already saw the really weird cartoon rabbit that throws eggs. I want to see that alien.
I know.
I want to see that alien's animation from those screenshots. We've got, what, 15 minutes left?
Yeah. Just a little over 15 minutes left.
I was going to mention that, but once again, I'll leave that up to our wonderful referee, Catus, who deserves all of the thanks and praise for this sort of thing. Okay, giant snake.
Ah!
Welcome back, Brosentia. We definitely didn't destroy things in your absence.
Dang it, you should have. I hate this game.
I may have lied.
Uh-oh. So you did destroy this game?
No comment. Let's face it, this game manages to destroy itself with these
that's fair enough. You know, I'm glad that Dragon Dark is this far, fighting the snake with 3 lives. That will be extremely helpful.
That will assist. Unfortunately, Okami of Games is still kind of trying to figure out where to go on this level.
Uh-oh.
But that said, even with 15 minutes left, I still feel like this is kind of anyone's game.
Yeah, like...
Dragon Dark didn't make much progress in the next level, and if Okami figures out where to go, he can catch up.
All it takes is getting one key. That can make a huge difference.
And the key Okami's looking for is the blue key.
Isn't it the red key?
No, I think it's... So you need the green and the gray key for the final one, but I thought there was a blue key point before that.
I thought there was a red key as well, but you know what? I've given up on
I don't even
to figure out what's going on with this game, and you know what? I don't care. This feels... Look, the developers clearly didn't care. Why should I?
Whatever. They did 1,000 colors. Okay.
Yeah, they did 1,000 colors, but they really shouldn't have used them all on screen at once. Not like this.
I suppose you're right, yeah. Ooh, they have a contact us? Dang it. They took down the contact us page, but left everything else up. Thank you very much, developers.
This was named by a company... Oh, sorry, this was made by a company named Greed. That's not actually the name of the company, but that is how the company themselves shorten the name. So, hey. And that seems very appropriate for this game as well, because I can't think of any other reason why you would make or market this.
I have no idea. Like, honestly, I think that they just...
Okami is.
You know, they made a file system. Oh, Okami, going to the boss. Very nice.
So
I'm a little bit concerned, though.
Are we saying that this is almost a Gordo 106 situation where it was a company that had no business making games decided to make a game?
I'd say probably, yeah.
Did any of these developers then go on to make, I don't know, the Half-Life?
Yeah, do you know how easy it is to find information about who actually worked on this? Yeah.
Well, honestly, if I worked on this, I'd have scrubbed my identity from the internet. So...
Ha! So, just so people know, they are hitting the boss. It doesn't look like they are, but they are.
Well, we
Probably.
think so.
It may be that you need to hit the boss in the head. We don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Either way, right now we can consider that Dragon Dark is in the lead, what with having actually made it to Stage 3. Or a Stage 3.
Aha! I found the person who worked on this, Hugo Hoekstra. He only worked on Kang Fu. Thank you, Hugo. You did so good. But he may also be on LinkedIn right now. That's cool.
Are you going to try and connect with him on LinkedIn?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Depending on the developer, I might consider that, but not this one.
Okay, so Kato says that the long play of the version shows the stage that Dragon Dark went to as Stage 4. After beating the snack, that is. So apparently we've skipped at least one stage, but it doesn't matter, everyone's dead.
Yay, everyone's dead.
I really hate this, and I feel like someone should be punished for this.
The game? Matrick? How
Yeah,
can we
Matrick.
punish you? Yeah, I'm looking because there were quite a few people who worked on this.
Well, yeah, like one person, they had to get like each people to do one art for this game.
I mean, most of them.
How many artists do they have?
Most of them were level designers and playtesters / PR.
Well, yeah, they're all level designers. They all did one art for each level.
One
Are we
art.
going to... I'm really hoping. Yeah, Katus, that is entirely possible now that you mention it. Actually, that gives me a thought.
Can you imagine, like, being the PR person for this? Dealing with
considering-
all 2 phone calls from all the people who bought the game, and that's just one person calling you twice to complain.
I mean, considering the PR people I deal with on a daily basis, yeah, I've seen people do PR for things like this before. I've spoken to them. I've had them trying to convince me to play things and write about them.
Really?
And advertise them to
I mean,
the audience.
you wouldn't rate this game?
What was that? Sorry, calm down.
I said, so what you're saying is you would not play and review this game?
I would review this game if I absolutely had to.
All right, so review this game. I mean, you played like a level and a half. That's about as much as anybody else is going to play.
Unfortunately, I have the policy, and indeed our site has the policy of finishing a game before reviewing it.
Oh, so that's why you finish video games.
As part of it, I've finished a lot of games in my time. I think at this point, this would be on the low end of the scale, though. We'll say that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so it gets a 7.
No, probably lower than that. Although, as we know, games journalists do count 1, 2, 3, 7, 7, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Essentially,
well, if this were IGN, wouldn't it be 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10?
If this were IGN, this would be an 8 out of 10.
You know what? That's only if it was a company that they actually liked.
That's not strictly true. I feel like this is a dangerous topic for me to discuss, what with it being the industry I'm actually involved in.
Okay, let's go ahead and move on.
Like IGN, let's point out that some of their reviews, or their most famous reviews, are the ones that are negative for being entirely inaccurate. Like the Football Manager review, which gave the game a low score because it was about football managing and you weren't actually playing football, or the God Hand review, which everybody knows.
I'm trying to remember that
know
one. I don't think I know it.
They didn't like God Hand, everybody else on the planet did.
Oh.
I was gonna
Okay.
say I like God Hand. You know, of course, it. You know, I've got my money's worth out of God Hand. I got it for free, so.
I will say, God Hand being rated lower than Imagine Party Babies isn't a big surprise necessarily, if only because you can't really directly compare the two games.
Was
so...
Imagine Party Babies rockin'? Because that sounds amazing.
I mean, have you ever seen a baby party?
Actually, yeah, it's really boring. Never mind. It deserves a low score.
But they're rocking, or you're imagining party babies. You're not even like actually partying with babies. So you can imagine some pretty rocking babies.
Oh my god, MTI, I just read the opening sentence that you mentioned there, which is amazing. That is one of the most unironically stupid things I've ever read.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that is beautiful. Because, yeah, okay, never mind. Just read it, everybody. Just go there, read it. It's dumb.
Read that opening sentence. That is staggering.
I'm wondering if the person who wrote it, like, realized the irony. Oh no!
I
think...
really hope so.
Is Okami on to the next level?
Okami is on to stage 3.
Oh
Let's
my
find out
gosh.
let's
There's
find out
hope.
which stage 3 that is.
There's hope. I hope it's the real stage 3. Nope. Or is it? Oh no,
Yeah.
they're the greed balloons. It is the same one. It just didn't look like it at all because this does not look like Greece. I don't know. I don't understand.
I don't know.
Is
I
this
don't
the
even
same
care.
one? I don't know.
I think this is the same one. Maybe.
It is.
Oh, okay. So what does Okami need to do to take the lead at this point? Find one key?
I believe
I can't,
so.
I can't
Maybe
remember.
this is the
Well,
level before what Dragon Dark got to. Maybe this level's short? I have no idea.
I don't know. It's all Catus's problem. And Catus is already saying that they need to VOD review something. So, hey.
Catus is going to do a VOD review. That is definitely going to help because this game... I don't know.
This game,
I didn't choose it, okay?
none of us chose it.
Yeah, we could blame this on other people for once.
It's great. The problem is we
Patrick.
are actually going to get blamed for this because we're the ones in voice chat.
Oh, Okami died.
I've already been blamed for Island Peril.
Well, good thing for you. I mean, I fell asleep, I think, during Island Peril because of that stupid level 4 music.
See, this is my cunning plan. This is why I nap before I do the commentary.
Oh, I had fun with Island Peril.
That game was awful, but it's worth playing for the FMVs.
It's worth playing for the
Yeah.
FMVs and so that you can understand just how horrific the controls are.
Yeah, the thing is, like, that's something you can't see. Okay, Dragon Dark is fighting a snake.
Yep, at this point I don't actually know who's in the lead, but it does look like Dragon Dark has a chance to take it if they didn't have it before. Assuming the snack dies.
Oh my gosh. Little kangaroos cannot be killed by a bomb. This is from the manual. But can be killed by any other weapon. Killing little
Yes, you can-
kangaroos gives you negative points.
You can kill them with guns. You can kill them with boomerangs. You can't blow them up.
Ray tracing? Oh, baby. You thought that was a recent thing that people included? Oh, no. Ray tracing back to the 90s.
Okay, yeah. Look, ray tracing has been around forever. I used to do ray tracing on my 486 DX2, which is why I'm either amused or annoyed at the whole thing about how ray tracing is brand new and incredible.
Well, it's
But,
just,
it's- the
easier
thing is we
these
can-
days.
Yeah, the thing is we can actually do it in real time now, so it helps. But yeah, it's not a new amazing technology.
Apparently, kicking actually kills all enemies you hit in one go, per the manual.
Kicking is good.
Yeah.
Kicking is good.
That's why it's called Kang Fu.
Oh my gosh. Okami, I'm glad you're showing off this screen. I don't know why it's here, but it's pretty
Is
cool.
Dragon Dark on a different level now? This looks like a different level.
This
No,
game
no,
is...
I think this is the same one he was on before.
Yeah, after beating level 1.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
So
So,
are we
I have no idea.
Are we vetoing this or are we considering progress?
I
somehow?
think we're going to have to rely on Kate, because we are definitely in Problem Town.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, Dragon Dark saw this level the first time that he beat stage 1, but using the password took him to Egypt. Whatever, that's time. I don't even know. I don't even know anymore, okay?
Oh, this is amazing.
This was a video game that I did not choose. Want everybody to know.
I would like to point out nobody currently in voice chose this game.
So I'm letting them know they can come join General Voice.
Yeah, let's get some opinions on this while we try to figure out what's happening.
Hello there, Kid
Matt,
Kuwu.
we're
I
gonna
mean,
have some words with you.
oh no.
What the?
Getting punched.
Oh my god, that was a video game.
Hello, Dragon Dark.
Echoing?
Like,
Oh,
What?
that's fine.
the game played like trash, but beyond that, it wasn't that bad until it's like, oh hey, you go to whatever stage we feel like putting you on.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah.
why Cadus is the mayor of Problems Town.
Yeah, let's just say that this is,
No,
special.
It's not a job that anyone wants, but it's the job that we gave Catus.
I'd like to think that the issues with this game does not warrant a rematch. I like to think that.
Here's the
We'll
deal. Dragon Dark
find
actually
out.
went to stage 7 once after beating stage 2. Okay?
And then stage 4
Alright.
the next time, according to Kate.
Then you also went to stage 7 once, Okami. After beating
Uh-huh.
stage 1. And then you used the password that took you to stage 2.
Yeah.
And Dragon Dark went to stage 4 one time. And I believe you went to like 3 or 5, or I don't know what you went to, Okami.
I beat stage 2, and then it sent me to another stage, and in that stage I got 1 key, I died, and then that's where I tapped out because I didn't have enough time to make any more progress, because I'd go back to stage 2, because guess what? Passwords, they don't exist after stage 2, apparently.
There's
Yeah,
one
apparently
more.
The next, there are apparently like 5 passwords in the game, but apparently the next one is like stage 6.
But we went. No, I'm not going to question it.
Look, we don't know either.
The game itself, the gameplay was about what I expect for Kuso, but that confusion with the passwords and all that, and also the amount of setup it took prior to the match, it was just a headache.
So, to be fair, we tried to get this to run in our normal Amiga setup because that would be easy.
Yep.
And it doesn't.
Yeah.
Right? I spent like 2.5 or 3 hours on that setup. So this was the only way we could get it to work.
Yeah, I imagine this was stated while we were playing, but we had to use a completely separate emulator than the main 3 that were given for the...
Are you serious?
Yes.
Yeah.
We had to use a totally new, a different emulator that's essentially a fork of the one that we normally use.
Oh my gosh.
So I want to talk about another fun thing about this game, which is probably showing up on my screen now. Well, it doesn't show it well on the stream end, but it's kind of like double vision. I found out it seems to be that happens when I tab out and tab back to it. So
Oh, fun.
whenever I had to communicate with you guys, I had to do that off my phone, and I couldn't just bring up Notepad like I usually do for passwords. So what's the next logical step? Go grab my 3DS and use the game notes feature.
I mean, pens and pencils work too.
I wasn't having any problems with tabbing out. It was just annoying because it completely locks out everything else when you're focusing the game window, like 100%. So you have to tab to do anything, and apparently that was breaking it for Okami,
Wow.
but not for me, because this is a great video game.
Oh my god. Like, on one hand, I will accept whatever verdict Cadus gives us, but on the other hand, half of me wants to say a redraw if it's necessary, but we'll see what Cadus says.
You know what? I am personally leaning in that direction, although you made it to quote-unquote stage 3, the stage after stage 2, and got a key. Dragon Dark still was in one of the other stages longer. It's just that who knows, where the key was. It wasn't close to the beginning like yours.
Room that you can't score this.
Well, this is going in the
I'm not-
tubin bin.
Great. Why? What? This is 2 matches now in brackets that we've had to redraw.
Yeah, in about a week. Yep.
Great. Great.
Matt,
You're going in the Jeff bin.
Matt, you go in the bin. Wait,
Matt,
no, not Matt. Don't throw Matt
And
away.
Picking Kuso games from here on out. I'm just no.
No,
Matt,
no
you're
murder. No. But
Matt, your eternal punishment is to play Tubin forever and ever on the Game Boy.
Oh no, Matt has to play this game.
You have to play both games at the same time. You gotta play one with your hands, and you gotta play one with your feet.
oh, well, everybody, we're going to go ahead and do a rematch with you two another time. I have to go get ready for some other stuff, unfortunately. So I thank you for being patient and working to get this running, even though it just
thank you.
is
for
not a
this
game.
experience. It's funny because I almost ended up vetoing this game, but then I was told that the information I already had about this game would not be helpful at all. I kind of wish I stuck with the veto now.
Well,
Well, too bad.
too bad. You can veto it next time now, though.
All right.
Yeah.
Also, Kate, I am curious to know. We will go along with the redraw as it sounds, but who would have won if we considered this the match? In your personal opinion, I'm curious to know.
I think there would be a difference of opinions. Technically, you made more progress, Okami, but Dragon Dark also played and made more like horizontal progress in his level, and he got there before you. I personally think, this is my own personal opinion, I would probably be throwing it over to Dark. But
Yeah.
again,
which is
who
fair.
knows?
Like I was saying in the match room, I was 99% sure that Dragon Dark had the lead on me because I saw him mention him fighting some sort of boss that gave no password, and I haven't experienced anything like that. So unless it was a glitch, he was almost
It was
assured.
the snake.
The
It was the
snake.
snake.
Yeah, the snake that I beat near the end of the match.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the boss I was talking about that gave no password.
Well, I think that it is that time that we need to move. That we're going to go ahead and raid another stream. Dragon Dark, Okami, anything else you want to say before we take off?
You're in trouble, Matt.
Matt, you owe Dragon Dark a pizza.
You owe him my pizza. There we go. I like this deal. Thank you all so much. We're going to go ahead and raid the stream Furs for Life over there. They're doing a charity marathon. I'm playing Xena in that later tonight, so I want to go bother them. Do we have a good raid message that'll get us hopefully not banned immediately?
So you mean not I am Clont?
No, we're not going to do that one.
Well, were there any good messages from this game that... I mean, there's always the password.
Oh, what was it? The Doom quote.
There is, I see you still have more coins, but yeah, there was the Doom quote from Island Peril as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put this in. You know what?
Chicken butt.
We're going to go ahead and do... I see you still have more coins. They're playing Mario Galaxy right now. Let's go ahead and raid with that because, yeah, that'll be fun.
That's actually fitting if they're playing Mario Galaxy too.
Oh, yeah. So I'll be on that stream later, probably in about 4 or 5 hours. So take care, everybody, and I'll see you at least tomorrow for more Kusogr4nde. Take care.
See ya, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Matt, you're still in trouble.